Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much good depending on your location. Please join in this struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Saturday, the 14th day of September 2024. Happy weekend. I bring you news update. Do business with metal scavengers and face jail time. Anambra State government wants residents. That's what's happening now in Anambra State. On Friday, the government of Anambra placed a ban on the operations of condemned iron scavengers and other scrap metals, popularly called the Akbakara, yes, or Iron-Kwondem, Iron-Kwondem in the state. They are mainly of Northerners, Fulani, and a few Hausas. Now, the Commissioner of Information, Paul Nwosu, made this known in a statement he released on Friday. He said the dealers cannot be allowed to continue their evil act of stealing private and public metal objects across board in the state. He also said, quote, "These fellows prowl the residential neighborhoods and commercial districts, intermittently screaming Iron-Kwondem with their quaint accent just to get public attention, like the typical village town criers. Their mission is ostensibly to buy condemned iron or disused metal objects from households, workshops, business premises, or anybody who can freely offer their stock in trade. That's scrap metals. In the local parlance, they are called the Akbakara. But what used to be simple and hassle-free transactions with itinerant, seemingly harmless cart pushers has ended up becoming pests to society. The nuisance value of the ubiquitous Iron-Kwondem scavengers can no longer be tolerated, for they now constitute a pain in the neck of society, as the activities are adversely affecting the economy of the state and the country at large. They steal the metal coverings of gutters, the iron medians on the highways, and the steel railings on the sides of the motorways. They have become so brazen in dismantling and wrecking public utilities that you begin to wonder if they have special licenses to do what they are doing, because they dare where nobody with conscience will risk. Shortly after the celebrated second Niger Bridge was commissioned, the side bars, beams, and the heavy steel sheets interlocking segments of the bridge were yanked off by these devil-may-care Iron-Kwondem scavengers. Even the poles bearing the solar street lights in Anambra State have been randomly and willfully vandalized by these scavengers for illicit profit. Individuals, generators, and vehicle body parts are not spared. A story was told about how a family returned from the village after an end-of-year vacation to discover that their beautiful wrought iron gate had been neatly dismantled and removed. End of quote. Now, this is what he is saying. Talking about the Commissioner of Information in Anambra State. He said that these scavengers, condemned iron scavengers, also removed and carted away most of the iron components of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, fence during the ever-busy Enugu-Awka Expressway. Yes. Okay, fencing the ever-busy Enugu-Awka Expressway. Okay? Yes, this Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, the face railings. Yes. Now, this is what is happening, not just in Anambra State, but also in the entire Southeast. Now, we also maintain that no responsible government will stand by and watch acts of lawlessness persist. They say activities of scavengers are tantamount to the worst kind of robbery. He warned that anybody found doing business with them will equally be arrested and prosecuted for receiving stolen property. Oh, yes. Said if you do business with them in Anambra State, you risk a jail term. Yes, that's what he's saying. The government of Anambra State making this announcement on Friday, the 13th day of September 2024, about Iron-Kwondem people. Iron-Kwondem. Yes, they are majorly of the Northerners, mainly Northerners. Oh, yes. And Fulani of Fulani extraction, just few houses there. So what they are doing is to go inside people's home. They will enter inside your backyard Okay? So that's what the commission is saying. They go to places where nobody dared to enter. Okay? Say because they feel like, oh, nothing is happening. As if they have license to operate. To steal railings, to steal, gutter coverings, iron coverings. That's what they are doing. And they have protection, yes. We can tell you that for free. The military, they are protecting them. Police, they are covering them. Just arrest them and take them to police station. You see what will happen. The following day, you see them out of the streets, on the streets. Yes, you see them on the streets. The same person you arrested, okay? You will see them on the streets. Police will release them freely. No bail, no bail. They will not ask them for bail. So that is what is happening. They have money, yes, but police will not ask them for bail. Once they identify them as Kwondem from the Fulani extraction, the Northerners, they allow them to go. They release them. Yes. On personal identification. Oh, yes. So that is what is happening. They are making incursions into people's homes. And that is, reconnaissance of sorts. It's too bad. And we appreciate the Anambra government for doing this. The other state governors from the Southeast must emulate this kind of action. This is just reconnaissance. They're not doing anything. If you think there's something good they're doing nothing. Okay? Nothing. Oh, yes. They're buying condemn from you, and because of that, you will risk your security. So I think that is unacceptable. That is it. So they are doing reconnaissance to monitor the environment, the vicinity. They go to people's backyard, inside your backyard, rigmaroling there. They will say, oh, they are seeking condemn iron, Iron-Kwondem. So that is what is happening. They are invading communities in guise of Iron-Kwondem, and Anambra government said, no, enough of this invasion. Robbery. Okay? So the soldiers are giving them protection. Oh, yes. That is what is happening. A friend of mine told me of an incident that happened. They caught these Iron-Kwondem people. Stealing iron railings, gutter coverings. Yes, fence railings and particularly these gutter coverings in their streets. Yes, one early morning around 4 a.m. they apprehended these Fulani hoodlums. Okay? Now, they carried them to the military checkpoint, very close to them. There was a military checkpoint. They are there, the military checkpoints there. So they carried them to that place. Even the military men there, the soldiers, nearly, flogged them. The people that brought them there, they asked them, keep them, and go. So what's the offense they committed? Said they were stealing the gutter, coverings. They said, okay, no problem, you can go. You can go. The way they chased them away from that place, if they stayed more than 3 seconds there, they will flog them. Because they chased them away. So you can go. The people that brought them, they arrested and, carried them to the army. The people that they stole their things. Okay? They chased them away. They chased them. You can go. And they treated them like warriors. They are brothers now. Oh, yes. So, and they allowed them to go. Tomorrow you see them on the streets shouting, condemn, Iron-Kwondem. So that is what they are doing. So that is it. So Anambra government, you have done well, and we encourage others to follow suit in the Southeast. To follow suit. This is reconnaissance. This is monitoring the entire vicinity for their subsequent, invasion. They are giving information to these hoodlums and terrorists, masquerade security agents.